Hello everybody, welcome to Tay's Amazing World. I am Anna, Tay's mother, and I just wanted to say hello to Tay's gang. I have been getting a lot of questions about Tavion's results on his motility testing in San Diego, which a lot of you guys know he had done June 16th of 2020. We went to San Diego to get motility testing done by Dr. Musa. And upon returning home, we went to go see his primary care doctor, who is very amazing, to go over Tay's motility results. And coming to the conclusion of his motility results, Tavion has a colonic dysmotility. And what that is it's a intestinal dysmotility, and it is the term is used to describe a variety of symptoms that occur when the gut does not work properly at moving its contents like food, drinks, things like that. So it's the muscles of the intestine tract that help to propel the food from the mouth down to the esophagus, through the bowel, and out of his anus. And Tay's does not work like yours and I's work. So now we are at Phoenix Children's Hospital. It is Monday, June 20th. And we are here so that he can get a clean out. So he will do his clean out with the Go Likely regimen for 2 days. So today and tomorrow he'll do his clean out to make sure that he's prepared for surgery on Wednesday. So back to speaking with Dr. Sial and his pediatric surgeon. Tay will be getting his cecostomy tube placement removed, and they will be giving him an ileostomy. He will have the ileostomy placed on Wednesday. He will have it for 2 years. After the 2 years, we will go back to San Diego or Los Angeles to get another motility test done. And we will see if he will have the ileostomy long term. Right now, with us doing the ileostomy, they are going to give his colon a chance to see if it'll gain any function while it's resting. So they're not removing none of the colon because it is important to see if it gains any kind of function by it resting for 2 years. So he will have his ileostomy for 2 years, and then we'll have motility testing again to see if by it resting, if that help improve his colon. So with the ileostomy, they're gonna cut part of his intestines to create a what is it called? Like I don't want to get it wrong. To where he's able to poop, but it's gonna be out of his intestines, so it's gonna be on his right where his cecostomy was. So there, when they close that up 2 inches, he picked that's where he wanted it to be. So he's able to, pull his pants up and not having no rubbing or anything down there. And he will be going in a bag. So he will no longer have the cecostomy tube there anymore. It will be closed out. Hopefully he does gain function after 2 years. His colon had resting time and it gained some kind of movement to where he's able to reverse the ileostomy and start going regular like you and I. After the 2 years, and once they do the motility testing again, if he does not gain any function back in his colon, then it will be a lifetime thing that he will have for the rest of his life. I was told that we can live a normal life with just a little bit of our colon, or no, with not having all of our colon, whatever, but we definitely need our intestines, so they don't want to cut anything, remove anything, because we need all of our intestines. Um, also, excuse me if I'm getting some of this wrong. You know, I'm new to this. We're new to this. I'm still learning as I'm trying to explain to you guys as well. This is something new to us. Tavion's had his cecostomy since October 26th of 2018. We thought it was just going to be for 6 months to a year, because that's what was told to us. To find out that his cecostomy has not been working. The flushes that we've been doing have not been working. We've literally tried every medication that we can think of. Literally everything. And his body just doesn't take after a month. It just, you know, it subjects everything. So he will be, once again, getting the ileostomy. It is hard. I'm not gonna lie, the day I found out the motility test that he will be having an ileostomy, I broke down, because we were hoping we were going to San Diego to get good news. And the answers, yes, we did get the answers, but was it good news? Not the one we were hoping for. But I'm glad that we went. It was just hard because I saw my son in so much pain that I don't wish on any parent. It was really hard seeing him go through that, and there was nothing that I can do about it. It was just like so emotional. I like YouTube stuff just to see, because I try to prepare myself, and it did not work. Because what I saw on YouTube was nothing to what I saw up close and personal with my son. So don't always believe what you see on YouTube sometimes, because other people's experience may not be your experience. That's one thing I definitely learned. What somebody else may have went through with getting the motility test done, it will never be the same experience that you may go through. I mean, it could be, but in our case, it definitely was not. It was very painful, and I don't know if because my son already had the cecostomy in place, and they took his cecostomy out and put this long catheter in where his cecostomy was at, is why he was in so much pain. So with that being said, the motility test, he had anal mammometry done, and he had a colonic mammometry done. The anal mammometry is when they put this catheter inside your butt, and the colonic is when they put this catheter, they put his inside of his they removed his cecostomy tube and put that catheter inside his cecostomy site, and it was like pretty long, like a snake. I wish I could have showed you guys that in the video, but because my son was in so much pain, I wasn't able to show that, because I wanted to comfort him during that time, because he was hurting really bad, and he was just overwhelmed with everything. You know, he didn't know what was going to happen, if it was going to hurt. So I was unable to share that with you guys. I do apologize, but you know, me being there for my son and holding his hands and letting him know everything's going to be okay was more important to me at the time. I have explained to Tavion what the ileostomy is, what's gonna happen. I try to prepare him, because I don't want him to be scared, and I don't want him to be, you know, upset and wonder, you know, why is this happening to me? Even though he is 10, he is gonna wonder that. He is gonna be scared. He's a child at the end of the day, and this is something new that he's dealing with. So of course he's gonna have questions and concerns, and he's gonna be scared and not know, because this is something new that he's going through. But of course, me as his mother, I'm gonna do everything in my power to let him know that everything's gonna be okay, and that there's nothing that he should be ashamed about. This is something that's new, that is taking effect into his life. He's still 10 years old. He's still a kid. He's still a brave kid at that. He is my superhero. He is literally my soldier, everything. I can't tell you how brave my son is. He's been through a lot, and he's still going through a lot. So I give him all the love and all the respect and just everything, because he's been through a lot, and he's still going through a lot. And I thank his supporters. I thank you guys all for being there, for the questions you guys have. Never be scared to ask me anything, to ask him anything. We're very open with this journey that he's going through, and we're taking you guys along. Tavion's been wanting to do this YouTube thing for a while because he wants to share what he's going through. He wants people to know that, you know, he's still a kid and he still likes to do what kids like to do, especially boys. I mean, he's 10. He's loves Fortnite. What kid doesn't love Fortnite these days? He loves playing on a PlayStation, Xbox, whatever he can get his hands on that's electronical. He likes playing with Nerf guns. He likes flying drones. He likes exploring. He likes catching bugs, lizards, you know, jumping around, breaking stuff. He's still a kid at the end of the day, and that's it, you know. People these days are not accepting of kids with disabilities, or they don't care. And like I tell my son, you can wake up one day and your whole life be changed. In his case, that's what happened. He was perfectly fine, healthy, a healthy baby, and one day, you know, his stomach just kept growing and growing and growing, and we didn't know what was going on till he was asleep. 2 o'clock in the morning, his sister comes and says he's crying. I didn't know what he was crying for, because when I went in there, he's hurry up and wiping his tears away. And I could tell something was wrong, to where we took him to Phoenix Children's Hospital to find out that he had a big mass of stool just in his stomach, and it was building and building and building and building up to where we would have waited any much longer, he would have vomited the poop, and poop is a bacteria, so that's definitely not good. So instead of doing an emergency surgery, they admitted him to do a clean out. He got the medication through an NG tube in his nose. Later on that night, he pooped this big mass. It was literally the size of a baby's head. Like, it was like so big, like it was just crazy. And after being in the hospital for like a week and him pooping everything out, his stomach went down so much. Like, this fool looked like he had a whole 6-pack. Like, how you get that fast? But before, his stomach was like so big, like he looked like he was pregnant. Like, it was full of stool. So ever since that day, you know, we've been having these constipation, because that's what they were saying it was, constipation, chronic constipation. We had to be admitted to Phoenix Children's Hospital like every 2 months. He was being admitted to get cleaned out every 2 months, getting admitted to be cleaned out, to where he had a colonoscopy done. And we saw the surgeon, and the surgeon was like, hey, have you guys heard of a cecostomy? And we're like, no. He was like, you should talk it over with your GI doctor. And because I'm looking at his charts and he's having a lot of admissions for a clean out, I think, you know, this will better fit him instead of going through all the pain that an NG causes. Because if you don't know, an NG tube does hurt. I never had one, but my son, and seeing him going through it, it hurts. It's literally this long catheter tube going in one of your nostrils, going all the way back into your mouth, down your throat, all the way into your stomach. And then, yeah, so just seeing the pain and him screaming, like, I know it hurts. So then that's when he ended up, you know, getting the cecostomy tube. Then we have that from 2018 till now, and now we are having the ileostomy. So Wednesday is his surgery. Praying that surgery goes well, and we will see what this journey has to offer him. With the ileostomy, we definitely will be doing videos. Like I said, this is new to us. We are new to the YouTube game, but we thank you for your love, your support, your comments. Just thank you so much for being there. Lots of prayers. You know, I got the mask on. It's a whole COVID thing going on, so I hope and pray that you guys are all safe. You stay safe. Your families are safe. You, you know, stay away from the outdoors if you can. Just, you know, always wash your hands. Take any measures that you have to protect yourself and to protect your family. That's most important. But until next time, I definitely will keep you guys updated. My name is Anna, and you guys have a good one and be safe and blessed. Thank you.